This video covers a basic use of the PDF control in repeat signage. So I'm going to click on Insert and Insert PDF stroke document. The reason why it's got the stroke on it is because originally this was just for PDF files, but then we added support later on for things like Microsoft Word documents as well. So I'm going to click on that option, and it's just asking me where my file is. So I've got loads of options like on a local or network drive, at a free repeatserver.com account, on a website, on an FTP site, but at the moment I'm just going to browse and select a local file. And I've got a few examples here. I'm just going to take this one, Repeat Signage Internet Example, which is one of the sample PDFs that's installed with Repeat Signage, and click on OK, and OK again. And that drops my PDF onto the screen for me. So I can actually move this around anywhere I want. I can actually do a resize. Now, one of the things I do keep on pointing out in these videos is, at the moment, this PDF, the image size is these values, 2245 by 1587. Now, if I squash it this way too much, it loses its shape. So what you can do is use this option called Keep Aspect Ratio, change this to Media, and then when I resize, it keeps the shape of the actual PDF document for you, which can be quite a handy feature. If I double click on the control, I open its properties, and we've got loads of different options. Now, the first thing to do with PDFs is page. You can actually select a different page if you wanted to, and I can use this button for it. I know from reference so that the particular one I've used is only a single page PDF, but you can actually use this preview option to look at the pages and select a page if required. And then I've got loads of different options like cropping. Maybe not something you want to do particularly with PDF, but it's just an option because it uses the same sort of framework as a picture control. Manual cropping to select a particular area. And then we've got various colour effects, shapes and borders, etc. What we are going to do is we're going to have a quick look at how to create a playlist of PDF files. So I'm going to click on this option, Use Playlist instead. And what that does is it automatically adds the first PDF for me. And I can add from this computer, and I can just select, say, like a couple of files. I'm using the Shift key on my keyboard to highlight two of them. So I've now got 3 PDF files. It's defaulting to 5 seconds, which is taken from this value, and I click on OK. And now I've set up a playlist of PDF files, and that should change within 5 seconds. Now, one of the things I can do is if I double click on this PDF file, and let's take off the playlist, and we've got Repeat Signage Internet Example. What I can do is if I browse, I can actually select either a Word document, see this is .doc file, an XPS file. Now, in case you're not familiar with XPS, it's like Microsoft's equivalent to a PDF file. And so if I click on, say, like this Hello from Microsoft Word, and click on OK, that's just showing me a Word document. Now, because it's probably not been particularly designed to be displayed in digital signage, then that's looking a bit small. Obviously, if you're using Word documents in Repeat Signage, what you need to do as well is just make sure you use bigger fonts so you can actually see what's going on. So, so even though it's a PDF control, you can actually display other file types in here as well. That's just a quick overview of the PDF control in Repeat Signage.